not deceived. God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Galatians 6 and 7. The stage is dark.
No matter how hard you try, some things just don't work out the way you want them to. My name is Chris Taylor. This is my story. It's kind of deep.
The lights come up on a posh living room. Trophies and plaques sit on several shelves and hang on the walls around the room. Chris Taylor Jr., mid-20s, muscular, sits downstage on the couch, wearing a headset, intensely playing a game of Madden football online. He wears an old t-shirt and a pair of sweats.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Rushing into the living room comes LaShawn Baker, late 20s, beautiful, pregnant, carrying a vase of flowers. As she sets the flowers on a nearby table, she addresses Chris.
Babe, he's gonna be here any minute.
Chris ignores LaShawn as he smashes the controller repeatedly until he scores a touchdown.
Yes! That's 3 games to 2, dog. What I told you, when it comes to Madden, you can't smash the flags.
Christopher.
Hey, man, I gotta go. All right, peace.
He disconnects his headphones and watches LaShawn as she busies herself straightening up the room.
I don't know why you doing all this cleaning anyway. It ain't like he's staying up in here.
I'm cleaning because you obviously have no idea what a mop and a broom look like. And because it's important to make a good first impression.
He ought to be trying to impress us. He's the convict.
Who's done his time and is trying to reconnect with his son.
Well, if he hadn't killed my mother, we wouldn't have to reconnect.
She stops suddenly and stares at Chris.
What? What?
What did we agree on?
Oh, come on, babe.
What did we agree on?
That we would give him a chance to be a part of our lives.
She takes him by the hand and looks him in the eye.
Family is the most important thing in life. It's the only thing that matters.
You're my family.
And so is he.
But what if all he wants is my money?
And we'll cut him off at the knees and make sure he doesn't get a penny. But we have to at least give him a chance. He is your father, babe.
Just because you can make a baby doesn't make him my father.
She smiles, rubbing her belly.
Remember that when it's your turn.
There's a knock at the door. Sean jumps off the couch and does a last-minute check of the room.
Right.
Chris stays on the couch, blank look on his face. She finally noticed and moved by the second knock.
Get the door.
But he can't, frozen to the couch by fear and anger.
All right.
LaShawn comes to his rescue by going to the door and answering. Standing at the door is Chris Taylor Sr., mid-40s, stocky, ruggedly handsome, and a look of wariness in his eyes.
Hello, I'm looking for Chris.
Hi, he's right in here.
You're LaShawn.
I am.
She offers her hand and gets a curious look on his face, and he gets a curious look on his face as he shakes it.
Have we met?
No?
She leads Chris Sr. to the living room, and he now focuses on Chris Jr., who still hasn't moved from the couch.
Babe, your father's here.
We can see Chris Jr. struggling with his emotions.
Chris.
Chris Jr. finally stands and turns to face Chris Sr. The two men eye each other from a distance.
Hey.
What's up?
Chris Sr. offers his hand. After an uncomfortable beat, Chris Jr. takes it and they shake. After the shake, they stand there not knowing what else to say.
Well, I'm going to check on the spaghetti.
They watch her as she leaves.
Pretty lady.
Yeah.
When's the baby due?
2 months.
You guys set a wedding date yet?
Early May, right before OTAs.
OTAs?
Organized team activities.
He takes a closer look at Chris Jr.
Well, you look good. Solid and what's your 40s time now?
Around 442.
Yeah, my last workout with the Pro Scouts, I ran a
445. I know.
Chris Jr. walks over to the couch and sits, putting away his video game equipment. Chris Sr. follows him and stands a few feet away from the couch.
I've been keeping up with your career. The College Player of the Year, first round draft pick, $5 million signing contracts, and most yards for a rookie season rushing.
That's funny. I didn't know you could read.
And why would you say something like that?
All those letters I wrote you, you never wrote back.
Look, I wanted to write back, but I just didn't know what to say other than I'm sorry. How many times can you tell your son that you're sorry his mother's dead?
She's dead because you killed her.
It was an accident.
An accident, really?
Really, yes.
So, how do you accidentally kill somebody?
Hey, wait, don't you take that tone with me. I'm still your
My
father.
what? My father?
Yes. Mistakes and all, I'm still your father.
LaShawn enters from the kitchen, a smile on her face.
Dinner's almost ready.
I wish your punk ass would have died in jail.
What?
Father?
Chris!
He heads for the door, and LaShawn has to move out of his way as he stalks out of the house.
Christopher!
He slams the door behind him. She turns and looks at Chris Sr.
Okay, what just happened?
This is a bad idea.
No,
He
please.
heads for the door, she cuts him off.
Please, don't leave.
He tries again to reach the door, she cuts him off again. As they continue this dance,
This is really hard for him, and he can be a bit irrational when it comes to potentially emotional dramas, but once he takes time to calm himself and center himself, he's really able to see things clearly.
What are you, his therapist?
No, I'm his best friend, his lover, and the mother of his child. And I have a master's in clinical psychology.
he nods, slumps over to the couch and sits. She joins him.
This must be difficult for you too, seeing him after all these years.
Well, he looks just like his mother.
I know. Chris has a whole scrapbook filled with pictures with her.
None of me, I bet.
No. But he does have your championship ring that he keeps in a shoebox under his bed. I'm not supposed to know about it.
Huh. Well, I gave that to his mother the night before. The night before she,
What really happened?
She caught me in bed with her best friend that night. Got into a fight. She hit me in the head with my trophy. I picked her up, threw her across the room. She landed on a coffee table that was made of glass. A piece of glass slit her neck open. She's dead by the time the paramedics got there.
Oh. My mother died when I was 12. I never knew my father. I have no brothers or sisters. You and Chris are the only family I have.
How'd you two meet?
I was his academic tutor in college. The first time he asked me out, he quoted Shakespeare, Thoreau, and R. Kelly.
Well, it's good that he has you.
We have each other. And now we have you.
Are you sure we haven't met?
How could we have met? You've been in prison for 15 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A much calmer Chris Jr. enters the living room, dressed in a nice shirt and a pair of slacks. LaShawn and Chris Sr. watch him as he approaches the couch.
Sorry. I got a little wound up.
It's not all on you.
All good, chump?
All good, chump.
You call each other chump?
Inside joke. Her mom's ran track in college, All-American.
Mm-hmm.
Never lost a race. They used to call her champion since this one here can't.
And
run.
since I have no athletic ability at all, he started calling me chump. Of course, I had to return the favor, so it's become a pet name for both of us. Huh, chump?
Yeah, chump.
Where did your mother go to school?
She went to Southern. She was supposed to go to the Olympics, but she got pregnant with me and missed her chance. She was so beautiful. Always wore her hair in cornrows and had those long fingernails like Flojo used to wear.
like painted with all kinds of colored nail polish.
Did you know her?
Chris Sr. can't speak. All he can do is stare at LaShawn.
What's wrong?
LaShawn reaches out to touch him, and he jerks away from her, staggering backwards to the other side of the room. He stares at her blankly, as if she's an alien from another planet.
Hey man, what's the hell matter with you?
Chris Sr., his eyes still on LaShawn, slowly pulls out his wallet and takes out 2 small, well-worn pictures. He holds one of them for Chris Jr., who snatches it from his father, looking at it.
It's a baby picture of me when I was a child. So what?
Chris Sr. gives the other picture to LaShawn.
This is my first grade class picture. Where did you get this?
My junior year, we played LSU in the Sugar Bowl. I scored 3 touchdowns and voted MVP. Well, after the game, I hooked up with a girl from Southern. She ran track. Her name was Lydia, but her girlfriend kept calling her Champ.
So, you and my mother.
She takes a step away from Chris Sr.
Oh my God!
He looks back at Chris Jr. as the shocking reality sinks in. The lights fade, leaving 2 spotlights focused on Chris Jr. and LaShawn. Music begins to play as Chris Sr. walks over to the couch and stands in front of them, his back to us. We can't hear him, but we know what he's saying.
I never saw LaShawn's mother after that one time. That one time when all it took.
As Chris Sr. continues his explanation, LaShawn starts to cry and runs out of the room. A beat later, an angry Chris Jr. punches his father in the jaw, knocking him to the ground. Fighting back tears, he slowly backs away from his father and out of the room. We can still hear LaShawn crying off stage.
Instead of making things worse, my coming here tonight only made things worse. Me and my children. Chris is my son. And LaShawn is my daughter.
Oh God.
They'll never forgive me. And I'll never see him again.
We hear LaShawn's crying turn to sobbing as Chris Sr. slowly walks out the door.
And that's my story.
The end.
A little twist of drama, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Introduce yourselves one more time.
Hi, Fitz Houston.
Hi, I'm Taja V. Simpson.
Coleman.
Party.